name is Frank O'Connor from 343 Industries, and you're watching Atomics. Personally, one of the most fulfilling and satisfying things about my job is still getting into an online matchmaking game and playing against a bunch of people sort of anonymously. Nobody knows who I am when I'm playing, and seeing those people have a good time. And even when they're not having a good time, I'm learning from that. So it's an incredibly satisfying experience. And I play a lot of other games for research and stuff, but I still keep coming back to Halo because it's my favorite game to play. It's not just my job. It's a part of my life and a part of my entertainment, and in some ways a part of my family, which is kind of weird. But no, I started with Bungie on Halo 2, and Halo 1 had obviously been a big success, but the scale of that success by the time we launched Halo 2 was just staggering. And no, I really didn't expect it, and it's continued to grow, and it's continued to mature and get better and better. And that's maybe the most satisfying thing of all, is every iteration, every sequel, it gets better and better, and there are more and more features and more fun. I think it's a combination of two things. I think it's a combination of features and a combination of universe. And by features, I don't just mean things like theater mode and firefight and stuff like that. I just mean taking every single aspect of the game and making it either a little bit better or vastly improving it with each successive game, and also adding things to the universe that people didn't expect, like Forge and so on. And that's one of my favorite things about Halo. And then the second thing, like I mentioned, is the universe. It's an incredibly strong universe. You could have a kid draw an Elite or a Warthog, and you'd be able to recognize it. Like, it's a strong universe that bears a lot of interpretation and a lot of exploration, and those are, I think, the two things that separate it from other games. So it's interesting, right? Because probably 75% of users have no idea who makes these games or how that process works. It's just raw entertainment to them, and they don't care how it got to them. They're just having a really good time playing with their friends. So it's incredibly satisfying to experience that with them and to be able to play with those people. Like, I think if you're a director of a movie and you get to go to a movie theater maybe once and see how people like your movie and see if they clapped or not. But if you make a game and you're in there playing multiplayer every night, and people are continuing to have hours and hours and weeks and weeks and months and even years of fun with that game over and over again, that's tremendously satisfying. They're Bungie, so they've always made amazing games, and they're going to continue to make amazing games. I was a Bungie fan years ago, starting really with Marathon, but I was totally aware of their even earlier stuff, Pathways into Darkness and stuff like that. And every generation, every platform they've worked on, every year, they do better and better stuff, and there's no reason to expect that the next game that they make with Activision isn't going to follow in those footsteps. Halo, we were built and born to take care of the Halo universe and make Halo stuff, and we're working on some very cool Halo stuff. So, do you mean me personally? 343 Industries is definitely set up to run the Halo universe. Me personally, right now, this is what I'm invested in. It's actually why I got into this side of the business, was because of my love for that universe. So I've never really considered working on another franchise, which sounds kind of blinkered, but there's so much stuff that we can achieve and do in just this space that it's never limiting. So. We're always making new characters, and even in the new Greg Bear novel, there's new strong characters, Born Stellar and the Didact, and a bunch of other characters that have yet to be revealed. So yes and no, and I think that fundamentally, eventually, we're going to have to answer the question, what happened to the Master Chief? And so that's a big responsibility too. And when we get to that, we're going to make sure it's very, very cool.